You think success is about luck, talent, or timing, but it's not. It's about 7 invisible habits that quietly decide who rises and who stays stuck. Once you understand them, you'll never see successful people the same way again. Because success isn't born in the spotlight, it's forged in silence. In early mornings when no one's watching. In small decisions when no one's cheering. In invisible choices that compound until one day, they define who you've become. Let's uncover the habits that shape those who make it and those who never do. Habit 1. Wake up with purpose, not pressure. Most people wake up already behind checking emails, reacting to messages, rushing through the motions. But the truly successful? They wake up before the noise begins. That first hour of the day belongs to you. It's your time to dream before the world demands, to think before you're told what to do. When you rise early, you're not just gaining time, you're gaining control. You're sending a message to your mind. I'm the one driving this life. Read, move, breathe, or just sit in silence. Success doesn't start with hustle. It starts with intention. Because if you own your morning, you'll own your day. And if you own enough days, you'll own your life. Habit 2. Feed your mind daily. Your body runs on food. Your mind runs on input. What you consume shapes how you think, how you decide, and ultimately, how you live. The average person scrolls for hours but barely reads a single book all year. Yet the world's top leaders read dozens. Why? Because they know ideas are fuel. Every time you read, you're borrowing someone's brain. You're skipping their mistakes, absorbing their wisdom, and accelerating your growth. Even 10 minutes of intentional reading a day adds up to hours of transformation each month. And here's the truth. It's not about reading fast. It's about reading deeply. One paragraph that changes how you think is worth more than 100 you'll forget tomorrow. Feed your mind daily, because your life will never rise higher than your thoughts. Habit 3. Move your body, free your mind. Your body is the vessel carrying every dream you have. If you don't care for it, even the best plans will collapse under fatigue. Exercise isn't about vanity. It's about vitality. When you move, you create momentum. When you sweat, you shed stress. A strong body gives birth to a strong mind. It's not coincidence that many world-class performers, from CEOs to athletes, start their day in motion. That morning run, that gym session, that yoga stretch, they're all reminders that discipline is built, not found. Every rep is a promise to yourself. I'm not giving up today. Every step says, I can handle more than I thought. You don't need to run marathons. You just need to move, because motion creates energy, and energy creates possibility. Habit 4. Write your future before it happens. A dream unwritten is just a wish, but a written dream becomes a blueprint. There's something powerful about putting pen to paper. It tells the universe, and your subconscious, that you're serious. The 3% of people who write down their goals are proven to outperform the rest by 10 times. Why? Because they know where they're going. They have direction. When you write, your vague hopes turn into specific steps. You see what's missing. You see what matters. So ask yourself every week, what am I building? Why does it matter to me? What small step can I take today? Your goals don't have to be perfect. They just have to be written, because clarity is the first step toward reality. Habit 5. Find mentors who pull you higher. No one grows in isolation. Every success story has fingerprints of those who guided it. A mentor gives you more than advice. They give you a shortcut through the maze you're lost in. They've failed, fallen, and figured out what works, so you don't have to start from zero. But here's the secret. The best mentors won't make it easy. They'll challenge you, call out your blind spots, and stretch your limits. And yes, sometimes you'll have to pay for mentorship. But think of it this way. You're not paying for information. You're investing in acceleration. If you can't find one yet, start by studying your heroes. Watch their interviews, read their books, analyze how they think. Because proximity to wisdom, even digitally, still transforms you. The people around you either drain your drive or raise your standards. Choose the latter. Habit 6. Master your inner voice. Your mind can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. It's the voice that decides whether you rise or retreat, start or stall, persist or quit. Most people lose before they even begin, not because they lack talent, but because their self-talk convinces them they're not enough. You have to become fluent in encouragement. Talk to yourself like someone you're responsible for protecting. Catch the moments you say, "I can't." Interrupt them with, "I'm learning." Replace, "It's too late," with, "My time is coming." The mind doesn't respond to force. It responds to focus. So feed it with words that empower you, because every great achievement begins the same way, with one quiet, defiant thought, "I can do this." Habit 7. Redefine failure as feedback. The only difference between the successful and the stuck is how they interpret failure. Most people see it as proof they're not good enough. Successful people see it as proof they're trying. They expect to stumble. They welcome rejection. Because every failure contains information that success can't teach. When Edison failed for the 1,000th time, he said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. I found 1,000 ways that didn't work." You don't need to avoid mistakes. You need to extract their meaning. Each setback refines your strategy. Each misstep strengthens your resolve. Remember, failure is only permanent if you stop moving. So fall, get up, fall again. That's not weakness. That's progress in disguise. Bonus habit: give back. Here's something most success books forget to mention. Real success isn't measured by what you get. It's measured by what you give. When you teach, you remember. When you share, you grow. When you help someone rise, you rise with them. Mentor someone younger. Share your journey online. Offer guidance freely. It's not about charity, it's about contribution. Because every time you give, you reinforce the truth that abundance isn't something you chase, it's something you create. Legacy isn't built from achievements, it's built from impact. Success isn't built in a single moment, it's shaped in silence, through small choices repeated every day. These 7 habits remind us that greatness isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, learning, and growing even when no one's watching. Every morning you rise early. Every page you read. Every small act of kindness. It's all stacking up, shaping the future version of you. The dream you want is already waiting. It's not about luck. It's not about timing. It's about habits. Small, quiet, consistent habits that build extraordinary lives. So start today. Wake up early, write that goal, and do the hard thing no one else will. Because one day, you'll look back and realize the life you wanted was never far away. If this message inspired you, don't forget to subscribe and join our journey. Your support helps us create more powerful stories like this one. Stories that remind us all that success begins within.